Cherry Ward, otherwise known as the Older Persons Short Stay Unit, is a unit which has been specially conformed to cater for patients of a certain age group. We're an amalgamation of being able to provide an acute medical unit for older persons, as well as look after the frail and try and bridge the gap between the two. It all began with a team called the OPAL, which was a multidisciplinary team, with the idea of going into A&E and to various other acute areas, picking up some of these patients and being able to try and deliver a holistic perspective on their overall management. It's been a journey from what was meeting people at the front door to being able to actually bring these patients into hospital and complete the journey and safely discharge them back to the community services. We know that our length of stay has dropped quite significantly. By having a frailty unit like ours, you reduce their likelihood of having a long journey into hospital and ending up on a general medical bed. Starting with the clinician, going through to nursing care, physiotherapy, nutrition and dietetics, pharmacy, and all other aspects of care that you might envisage an elderly patient may need.
And once they come to the Cherry Ward, what we do is nurses will do the assessment, that's from head to toe. Then the doctors also will do their assessment. Then at the same time, the therapists will come and do their assessment in ensuring that the patients are back onto their feet.
I will assess people who've already got a diagnosis of dementia. We're looking at their baseline functions, so how they usually are before they came into hospital.
So I like to get an idea of how they were coping at home, trying to identify were they fine at home before they came in, or was this something that has been going on for a long time.
What we've been looking at is something called deconditioning. Deconditioning of muscles, deconditioning of your bones, deconditioning of the mind.
We try and get patients home within 5 days. Deconditioning starts pretty much from the moment patients are admitted into hospital.
For people with dementia, if you stop using it, you're likely to lose it. So it's really important that we support them in all those skills that they are able to do.
So we're all very pro, look, you're in hospital, but you wouldn't sit in your chair all day at home. So once we get you okay, the idea is to get you moving.
Because I've got a weak arm, I have to do exercises with that, and my legs up and down and stamp, and always all sorts of exercises.
The nurses and the staff, they kind of keep encouraging them to engage, to speak with them, to sit out and eat.
I have great difficulty in moving, but when you've got a couple of nurses who do it, they give you the confidence you want.
And because we've got specific nurses who know what the goals are, or we know we've got specific physiotherapists, or all the doctors, or all the dietitians are aware of this, the message is consistent.
Different disciplines all come together in the morning around 8 o'clock to discuss the patients on the ward and the plan for each patient that day.
And that is attended by our therapists, by the pharmacists, by the doctors, nurses, and our Admiral dementia specialist nurse.
It's day by day, the regular meetings, the multidisciplinary input, we're learning from each other. We're learning what each other, people's strengths, what other discipline strengths are.
They have a lot of different patients to deal with, but they seem to give everyone really personal attention, and they know their names, and they really make an effort to be kind.
A lot of families are sitting there going, why can't mum walk to the bathroom? And you're like, well, mum has X, Y, Z. And it's not just saying X, Y, Z, it's explaining it. And we're able to do that.
Dr. Clarence as well, he's just been amazing at explaining in simplistic terms to us the whole process.
We have extended our ability to refer patients back to their GPs by also involving what is called the locality hub. And this allows patients who have completed their acute phase of management in a hospital to have ongoing support.
I work closely with the locality hubs and do weekly sessions there as well. So sometimes I can see patients discharged from the frailty unit in the locality hub.
So this is one way of actually trying to ensure that all the pieces of the puzzle are joined up together, and you have this continuum from an acute admission to hospital to being discharged from hospital and having ongoing care as well.